れ渋滞のもと熱に浮かされ怪獣を取るのさ。
Alright, yeah, it's been a while, a few weeks. I'm busy, so yeah, yeah, I don't know. This intro's not good. Well, okay, but yeah, we're moving on to the review for One Piece. I'm on the Baratie arc, which will be what I'm doing now. I could do both, two arcs in one, but I'm not going to because I don't know how long that video will be. But yeah, so Baratie is the next arc after Star Village, which just introduces a new crew member, the famous awesome cook with the curly eyebrows, Sanji. So this arc is good. It's it's a lot better than the last arc, I'd say. This is probably the best arc currently, because probably currently as where we're at, I think this arc is really good. Solid. Sanji comes off as a really cool kind of character, but he has like, you kind of see like his love for cooking, and then we have that one Marine dude, full body, I guess it was, I don't know. But he was kind of being an ass, so Sanji put him in his place, and that's cool. Just cool the way to show him off a little bit. And then then you see him being called Jin, or whatever his name is, that dude with the, I don't know. I know, y'all, people know what it looks like, but no, so he needed food, and Sanji gave him food, and that was really cool, even though the Krieg pirates are notorious in the East Blue, and then, Don Krieg came, and he was starving, and of course, Sanji fed him, even though he was an ass, but then they talked about, oh, like, we were afraid of some swordsmen had slaughtered their ship, so they had to run away, and they lost all their food, and I'm like, okay, it's kind of, who could do this if he's supposed to be that strong? So then here comes around, we see Mihawk, who's the greatest swordsman. I just got the episode photos up, so moving over. So we got Mihawk coming in. Well, all of a sudden, after he fed everybody, and Mihawk sliced the shit out of that big old boat. Their boat. That's caused everything crazy. Then that was lit. Zoro stepped up and fought. Yeah. That was a good fight. The Zoro's fight. That was a good fight. I really did like that. Really did. So I think the intro for Sanji was great. I liked it. And we got to see Mihawk and see I think they said, I don't know if they mentioned that he's a warlord, but he's a warlord. And that was really cool. I don't think they do, but it's not really that much of a spoiler. So yeah, it was cool. This review, I don't know, this review be all over the place. I don't know. And I really should, I'm gonna go ahead and apologize, but I was busy, so this is later. And this is gonna be raw. I'm not cutting anything here, so whatever I say, but yeah, I'm throwing this all in here. I don't think I usually cut it anyways, but yeah. Mihawk was still in here, and him and Zoro, and of course it was a one-sided fight, but it was nice and really cool. And I love that speech that he gave to Luffy, and he promised he'll never lose again, and we'll get stronger, and it was great. And Mihawk accepted him, and that was really nice, even though it was a really one-sided. Then we go to Sanji's past with Zeph. That was pretty. It was sad, definitely. Not the saddest when it comes to later on. Also, I'm really far into the series. I'm like way behind on these reviews. So I'd appreciate it if I get 5 likes again. I'm gonna throw it up right here this early on. I'm gonna go through this review quick. I'll probably go through this review. Actually, you know what? We'll see. I might do both because I need to get through these really quick. These reviews, these arcs, because I'm so far ahead. And I'm gonna try to take a break a little bit though. One of my buddies, friends is watching it now. He's been watching it with me for the past 300ish, almost 3 episodes. So yeah, it's you have to get caught up a bit and summarize everything. But then we started watching them together, so you know, sometimes we can't always watch it, but we watched a lot because he got really into it, and of course I am still into it. So I'm really far in the series right now. I'm pretty far into it. I'm already in deep. I'm already not deep, but I'm into the new world. So I need to try to get these out of the way. So I'm gonna continue on with this, and then I'm sorry for this interruption between everything, but I just had to throw where I'm at and what I need to do. So Sanji's backstory was sad. It was pretty dumb. They were stranded, and they were they were stranded. Well, Sanji's ship got attacked by Zeph, and then I think it's at a storm or something, and Sanji's on some cooking ship, and some storm happened, and then the ships got destroyed. Sanji was couldn't move, couldn't swim very well, and then Zeph cut off his leg and saved them, and they were on the island. He saved his treasure. It was a cool moment, and then them two and bonded, and then he taught him everything after they got saved. It was a cool, it was sad but touching and backstory, I think, and that really gave Sanji his moral life into him more than just being that Shusef, whatever, uh, person who. I don't know. I don't remember if they showed that he's a big women hunter and lover boy here. But yeah, he's cool. So then we see that, and Luffy wanted him to join his crew. Not at this very moment, but he was like, he liked his backstory. It was touching, I guess. And then he realized, oh yeah, and then yeah, Luffy had to work for a year on their ship as a chore boy because he blew a hole through their ship with a cannon by, yeah, accident, I guess. So, yeah, probably an accident. But no, he said, "Oh, fight Don Krieg, and I'll take Don Krieg out, and then it'll be good." So they fought. Their fight was cool. It wasn't crazy. And Sanji fought Gin and Pearl, but we got to see Gin was more human like. I don't remember if that's his name, but he was more human like though, because he couldn't kill Sanji because he saved his life. I thought that even though Krieg told him to, and even though he respects his captain, he couldn't kill him. And I thought that was the cool scene there. He just couldn't, and I like that as well. And then Luffy and Krieg's fight was cool. It was cool. It was like one of the very few actually, or they were pretty much on the ocean, just fighting on bare bones destruction of the ship. So it was pretty risky for Luffy because he can't swim. But yeah, that was a neat fight. So Baratie was a nice arc. I would say it's pretty good. Not amazing, solid, but it's good. I give it an 8. So. Giving it an 8. So I'm gonna cut them shorter. So I'm gonna do a double review. So Baratie arc, I give it an 8. So now I'm gonna jump on to the next arc. See, there's not a whole lot. There's not too much I can say. Like I talked a lot about the last arc, but I feel like I need to go through them. But yeah, Mihawk was cool. I like Sanji a lot, his backstory, and Luffy and Krieg, and then some of the good moments in there where his backstory and Zeph, and that thing with Gin and whatnot. Krieg wasn't the greatest villain, but you could see his strength. He wanted to do all his weapons. Oh yeah, I'm big and powerful. All these weapons everywhere. But yeah, it was an 8, so it was cool. So now I'm just gonna jump on to double review. So I'm gonna do double review. Arlong Park is the next arc. Oh boy, is this arc stellar. Yeah. This arc is Nami's story. Because Nami had left from Baratie. She had stole the ship and left because she saw Arlong's face on a wanted poster that they had gotten from the newspaper, and it reminded her, oh yeah, I can't avoid it. I gotta do this. So let me just take the mirror and take off the Soku and Johnny and go moving on. So after the day, Luffy dealt with Krieg and him, Zoro. Well, it was Zoro and Usopp, I think they already left her. So moving on. But yeah, they did already left. Followed her. Yeah, they were chasing after her. The Sanji and Luffy took a small boat and left, and he thanked Zeph for everything, and they left to Arlong Park. This was Nami's arc, and this arc was rough, but satisfying. So Arlong hates humans, like really bad. Like his fisherman pirate crew attacked this island, and claimed it, and everyone had to pay up money or else they'd die. And his taxes were ridiculous: 50,000 for kids, 100,000 for adults. Stupid. So that was what he wanted to do, and then comes to find out Nami's backstory was pretty sad. Her and Ojiko were orphans, And then Bellamere saved them. She was in the Marines. She raised them, and they were like a family, sisters and their mother. And it was like, okay, that's cool. And they weren't the riches. They were pretty relatively poor, but they worked. They were happy. Nami kind of threw a fit a couple of times, but they were all together and whatnot. And just being a mother, had to discipline her, but it was all in love, and it was nice. And then Arlong's crew comes out of nowhere and has to pay money, and she couldn't do it. Sad. So Arlong, she paid 100,000 for her 2 kids, and Arlong killed her right in front of them. This is a review, so yeah, make sure you watch these arcs before you watch these reviews. I'm just gonna talk about scenes and stuff. It still makes me sad, even though I resaw it and I know the truth about everything that with the Fishman. It's still sad because Arlong sucks. But he was an intimidating villain. Honestly, he looks like he would really looks like a more villain, like with the way his shark appearance and his long pointed ass nose and his evil eye and his physique and how he seems. He reeks villain, and like what he did was mean and cruel. and I don't care his backstory. I'll talk over that way later on when I get to there. But fuck him. That's all I can say. Fuck him for doing that. So, she was enslaved after they killed her mother, Bellamere, and because she can draw maps, and he had her draw maps, and he gave her the tattoo of his pirate crew, and kind of enslaved her for 8 years. I think it was 8 years, something like that. And so she had to get money, and then she was also told, "Oh, if you give me 100 million berries or something, yeah, you can." Your village can be saved. And I'm like, no, okay, that's a lot of money for a little girl to try to do and fight over. So she's trying to steal and everything she could do. It was sad. He put so much shit on her. It's sad. She nearly died probably doing some of those missions, those deaths. It was tough. And then she had the fake with her attack on Usopp when he was trying to help. So she had to make herself look loyal. This is rough to see her go through all that shit in this arc. It was rough to see what she had to do. It was rough. It really was. I know I'm pausing a lot. This arc is really good. It hits you. It hits you in the feels. It really does. It's really good. Listen. Okay, so we went through. What else? Yeah, it's powerful. These are powerful. This arc was very powerful. So we know about her past and going through that, and she's just stabbing herself. And then Luffy comes up and stops her. He gives her her hat, and she begs for help. And he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go kick his ass." And it was like that's such a powerful scene. And then they're all waiting, and they walk there, all on fire, and just ready to kick some ass and bust faces. That is a power. That's a very, very powerful scene. I should throw a picture up or something really quick of that if I can find that manga panel. I might do that because that's such a powerful ass scene. That's so good. That was so good. I might do that and edit. So yeah, I'll talk over maybe I don't know. It'll be on there. I feel like I should do that because it's so powerful. So it really is. How am I gonna split this? This will be weird to edit because I'm doing the double review because I'm getting these out. But yeah, this review's all over the place. Just bear with. This is raw, so y'all can see me for me at times, and I feel like I should do something, talk more about this stuff. I don't know, this anime, because there's other anime I want to do as well that I want to go over, but I want this to blow up, or not really blow up, but do better and find more audiences and people, and so I'm just gonna do what I can. But it'd be me. I don't know if that'll help, but that's what I've been doing, but yeah, okay. So we got through that powerful scene where they're all walking, and then they get ready to fight. Zoro's hurt, but Zoro still manages to kick that damn octopus Archie's ass, who he ends up being cool later on. But yeah, so that and Usopp actually wins the fight 1-on-1. That was cool against this with the weird lips. And then of course Sanji won his fight against the dude, little karate looking dude. So of course they all won their fights mostly, except for easy. Even Usopp figured out a way to win easily, even though he runs away like a little coward. But he still does. He does win. He wins his own way. And then Luffy against Arlong was. It was a silly in the beginning, because that is how Luffy is. Until Luffy went up took him to that room where he saw everything. Man. That's just power. When he was just sitting there, Arlong got that big ass sword threatening him, and he was like, "Is this really? You really made Nami do all of this?" Yeah, and and he got mad, and he was literally like, Arlong was like, "Yeah, I'm using her. She's mine. You know, she's gonna help me find an ocean to rule over him on all the islands." So that pissed him off, and he started destroying everything. Arlong got crazy, and Luffy went bring that nose, and then finished him off, and crazy fucking slammed his ass with his foot all the way down the whole place and destroyed Arlong Park. Epic conclusion, and he was like, you are my friend. You are my crewmate. All this, whatever, something's happy. It was like, damn. You know, Luffy is the real G right there. The Arlong Park was great. I could probably go over more of it. Baratie was pretty easy and so simple. I hope this double review was really cool. Oh yeah, my grade for Arlong Park. It's a 9. Not a 10, it's a 9. It's just, I feel like the other arcs are better, but it's still powerful and not for Nami as well. And the epicness, it's really good. It's a 9. I love it. It's great. It's a really good arc, a lot. So Baratie gave it an 8. I thought it was solid. It was good. I like Sanji a lot. And then really, it's a better arc than the others. And then I would say it is better. I just think Buggy's funny, so that's why I gave that one an 8. So I give this Baratie an 8. It deserves an 8. And then Arlong Park is a 9. So very good. I'll post something about that later, or I don't know. So double review here. So give me 5 likes as well, and then I'll do Logtown, and then I'll do Reverse Mountain. Oh no, I'll do Logtown next, and then I'll do like a summary review of how I think of the saga as well. I don't know. Give me 5 likes and I'll do it on one video. If not, then I will sort, because I want to do a saga review as well. Actually no, I'll do that at the end of Logtown. Give a grade to Logtown, and I'll do a grade to the saga towards a whole East Blue. So I'll do that for all the way into the last saga or arc. So this is double review here, kind of a chalky review, but I'm making it raw. Because why not, right? So give me 5 likes, and I'm gonna do 2. Hopefully I can do, if I do reach it, still doing 5. I haven't hit that in any of these reviews yet, but so 5 likes for this video. Yeah, and I'll do 2 reviews next week, because I'll be more open now after next week, and so I'll be more available, so I can definitely, if I do, I don't know if I'll hit the like total, because I don't know if I do. Hopefully I'll do. So subscribe, like, and for more One Piece reviews, and or comment down as well. I don't know if I ever mentioned that, but comment down if y'all want to see any other anime. I'm just continuing One Piece right now until I catch up to where I'm at with these reviews, which is a long way. But if y'all want to see other anime or whatnot, like if I've seen it or something, or reviews in the future, I'll key into that as well sometime. Throw that in there as well. But yeah, so this is my review for Baratie and Arlong Park. So yeah, this is a long video too. Alright, see ya. Jeb is out.